lights are back on in Arkansas, so get your popcorn ready. Well, technically, not yet, because these scrimmages don't count for wins. And if you didn't know that football was still on in Arkansas, well, catch up. But the real question tonight is who would muster enough effort and relish in a great way to start their season.
It's mid-October, and it's getting a little bit chilly here in Arkansas, yet A-State still hasn't won a Sun Belt game so far in 2020. The Red Wolves have the chance to change that on national television tonight against Georgia State. We'll see if they can get it. It's spooky season, and these new blackout unis are a treat for the eyes. Now it's time for the Red Wolves to show us their tricks. Well, Wes, the lights are out now at War Memorial, but earlier in this turf, the spotlight was on Benton and Parkview. Parkview hadn't played a football game for a few weeks now due to game cancellations, and their first game of conference play being against Benton, that's no easy task. A team that's 2-0 already in conference and had appeared in 2 straight state championships. So let's see who could come out on top. For tonight in Conway, football was back. The UCA Bears closed their fall camp with a live hitting scrimmage. That's right, live football. Let's rewind a little bit. Let's show the highlights of the first live football we've seen in 5 months. UCA was in national headlines because the Bears were the first team in America to play and win a college football game in 2020. But coming into this weekend, they hadn't played in 23 days. So let's see if they can shake off the rust and beat Missouri State. Tonight in Conway, a moment us sports fans have waited for over 5 months. College football was back. That's right, the UCA Bears. They closed their fall camp tonight with a scrimmage against their own. Balls snapped, pads popped, touchdowns were scored. Let's see what happened. It's A-State versus UCA, an in-state rivalry. What more could you ask for on your Saturday for football? The last time these teams played was in 2016, and UCA captured their program's first FBS win. So let's see if A-State can get a little taste of victory and of vengeance. Hey Wes, we got a 5A West showdown tonight featuring Vilonia and Farmington. Now Vilonia's 1-0 in conference play so far, whereas Farmington couldn't play last week due to COVID-19 tests, so they don't have a conference win so far. Let's see if they can get it tonight. Logan Bonner in the pocket, zips it, bullseye to Reed Tyler. A-State strikes first, and they're jacked. Georgia State's turn now. On an option read, quarterback Cornelius Brown takes it himself. He's airborne, and he's in. An acrobatic score knots this thing up at 7. Still in the first, Lane Hatcher drops back, heaves one downfield, breadbasket alert. Dahu Green corrals it, and that's an A-State touchdown. 14-7 Red Wolves after 1 quarter. A-State looking to strike again, but Hatcher loses hang of it. Blake Carroll picks it up, and that defender's looking like a running back, taking it all the way back. 14-14, and the teeter-totter keeps on swinging. Logan Bonner presses liftoff, and that rocket touches down for a touchdown. Jonathan Adams brings it in despite the contact. 21-14 A-State, but Panthers on the prowl again. Brown on a keeper, finds a lane, walks in to tie it up. Final minutes of the half, Hatcher hatches a plan for a score. Dahu Green on a diving effort, it's caught. And after further review, refs say that foot was in. A-State takes the lead before half, but the scoring spree just keeps on going. Brown hits Sam Pinckney over the middle for a score, and that takes us into halftime at a 28-28 draw. 56 points put up in the first half, 35 in the second quarter alone. And these offenses kept on dealing out points like Oprah gives out books. A-State's QB duo kept spreading the love. Bonner gives Brandon Bowling open space to work some magic, and Hatcher finds Lincoln Pear in the corner for 6. Georgia State stays within striking distance, but A-State would have the last laugh as a Jonathan Adams touchdown grab helps the Red Wolves come out victorious in this offensive onslaught. And of all things, it's a trick play that seals the deal. On a reverse pass, Rashad Paul hits Lincoln Pear for 6, and this touchdown gives the Red Wolves a 59-52 edge, claiming their first Sun Belt win of 2020.
Yes, sir!
You know what time it is. Get your popcorn ready.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Football.